Hello everybody, this time for a permaculture plant profile on Amaranth. Maybe it's more of a permaculture weed profile. I personally find these quite unique looking, quite pretty, but a lot of my family don't really care for them. They are a self-seeding annual, and self-seeding should be in all caps. They keep coming back. You have to make an effort to get rid of these things once you have them. But these flowers are clusters, massive clusters of flowers all the way up and down. All these little bitty things are individual flowers, and they will produce tons of just the tiniest little seeds, teeny tiny seeds. These ones are called elephant head, mainly because they have sort of an animal head down at the base and then a trunk, and oftentimes a bulbous tip like the tip of a trunk. They flex and move. Let's call them elephant head or elephant trunk. They're very nice. Others are more like a weeping willow growth habit. They droop. But lots of types of amaranth. They're common in a lot of places. To many people, when you talk about the three sisters, this is the fourth sister or fifth sister. Sometimes this and sometimes sunflowers are added to the mix for different reasons. Another nice thing about amaranth, while these are mostly buggy, they're still edible in a stir fry. But especially when younger, these greens can be eaten a lot like spinach. So they don't have the iron content, but they are still a very healthy leafy green. So, great multi-use plant. These are far from the biggest I've ever seen, but these are growing here with no care. I just scraped the mulch aside and tossed a packet of seeds. But we got these self-seeded from a bird somehow when I was a kid. And we had some that were over 6 foot tall when we used to have them. My parents got rid of them because they don't like them, but then later on in life I found out they're edible. I wish I could get seeds from those ones that were so adapted and came back year after year, but we'll get there with these. So this is just the start. I'm going to collect seeds and let it reseed, and in time we'll have lots and lots of large, healthy amaranth. I may next year get, I'm forgetting the name, but it's an orange variety that's also gigantic. Maybe let them cross up and see what we get instead of just this red variety. But thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you had a great day. Hope you learned something today. I'll see you all in the next video as soon as I can. Goodbye, everybody.